your girl Breezy. You already know what it is. Today we're going to be doing the Growing Up Black video. And before we start, I'm going to let my guests introduce themselves.
Hey everyone, I'm Lulu. I am 21 and I am Zambian and Zimbabwean.
My name is Ben. I am 22 years old and I'm from Ghana. From the Gold Coast.
Gold Coast. This is my baby cousin here.
Hi everyone, I'm Kisha and I'm 21 and I'm St.Lucian, Grenadian, and Bayesian.
Name is Kujo. I'm 23 years old.
Hey, my name is Eulaine, or Queenie, if you want to call me Queenie. And I'm Zimbabwean.
My name is Emmanuel, 10 years old. I'm from the Congo. My parents are Congolese. I was born in Uganda, east side all day.
I'm Gloria, and I'm from Ghana, born in Canada, and I'm 21.
My name is Ellecia. I am 20 years old, and I am originally from Jamaica.
Hi everybody, my name is Shante. I am 21 and I am Bahamian and Trinidadian.
My name's Abe. I'm 22. I'm Ivorian, but I grew up in America.
My name is Jonel. People call me Jojo Getta. I'm 21 and counting.
She's 20.
And I'm from Grenada and Barbados. So the first question is, when did you realize you were black?
The time it really hit me was my third year in Alberta. I just bought a BMW, had window tints, nice rims on it. So once I was heading to work on security shift, this was at 12 o'clock, and I got pulled over. I didn't do anything illegal, so I was like, okay, let's see what happens. He came up to me, he's like, oh, nice day, how you doing? I was like, good. So the reason I got pulled over, he's like, yeah, can I see a bill of sale? I was just like,
They stole a car?
I was like, what? I got pulled over for my bill of sale? Then after we started talking a bit more, he told me that there's been a lot of car thefts in the area, so they just do routine checks. And I was just like, routine. Oh, yeah, I'm black. That's when it hit me.
Where I'm from, it's all black people. There's white people, but we don't really communicate, associate. But when I came here, it's it was predominantly white when I was, when I came, it was 2000, something like that, 2000, 2001. And I was just such a spectacle to everybody. So I had never had people in my hair or people talk about how exotic I am or how dark I am or how I have an accent. I didn't even know I had an accent. Or, yeah, I just turned into this spectacle. And to me, I was just Eulaine. But to them, I was this creature. And then I had to realize it was because of the pigmentation of my skin, the kink in my hair. It was, yeah.
When I was in primary school, because I grew up in Quebec, right? And I went to a majoritarily white primary school. And I remember from the moment I got there, at least grade 1 and 2, kids used to play with my hair and stuff. Used to say, oh, why does your hair stay up like that? Oh my goodness, haha. And at that moment I think I was like, well, I think I'm different. Oh my god, is it because I'm black? Yeah, I think for me it was at that point, my hair kind of made me realize I was different.
I realized I was black in I think it was grade 5. I grew up around, you could say, white people. You could say?
That's what they are though.
So then after that, I went to a different neighborhood or whatever. And this neighborhood was really different because this neighborhood was blacker than black. There was a lot of black people. There was a lot of black culture that I didn't know about. Some of it I still don't know about. But so my mom worked with a lot of white people. So when I would go over to the house or whatever, you just feel like one or whatever. I knew most of their family or whatever, so we go over to their grandpa's house, and I started calling their grandpa my grandpa, thinking that this was my real grandfather. Then one day we were at school on the playground. We were just talking about grandparents or whatever. And then, long story short, the conversation of their skin color came up, and I was like, oh yeah, he's white, she's white, and they were like, are you dumb? And they were like, that's not your grandparents. And then that's when I was like, oh, true. I am black. They are white.
It was when I guess when we got older, there was a lot more white people that we went to school with. And eating around them is when I realized I was really different. That's when I realized I was really different.
Rice.
And, you know, I think all the kids would always have, like, Lunchables. Dunkaroos.
Yeah. We don't get those snacks.
Full traditional.
You know, but my mom would pack up that metal thermos, the silver one, like this.
I remember
Put in that thing, put in rice and beans. This spice named Shante. Put that in there. She put that in there. And like, I remember I was eating it, you know, I'm like lunchtime. Everyone's eating their Lunchables. They have their crackers with the cheese in them. And then I'm about to eat, and then I hear some kid like, "Oh, how are those beetles?" And I'm like, "Why?" I'm like, "What? Beetles? Like, why are you eating the beetles and dirt?" I'm like, "Oh my, it's not rice and beans."
Foolish.
And since that day, I think for sure since that day,
Oh man.
when I realized that these kids saw my food as rice and beans and they were eating Lunchables, and they saw my rice and beans as dirt and they were eating Lunchables, that's when I knew, like, I'm different than all these guys.
What is the worst punishment you ever received and why?
Is there such thing as waste? They're all bad.
When we were young, we got like computer games, right? But like we would download them without telling our parents. And like my dad does not allow us to play like war games and stuff, especially like army stuff. So like me and my brother were like, yo, if we download this and hide the CD and like put it on the computer itself, like nobody knows. They're old, they don't know how to use computers. Little did I know, my dad goes to use a computer for a workout something, and then he sees like, literally the icon for the thing was a this guy holding a gun. And my dad was like, Emmanuel, Moses, come down here. I was like, what do we do this time? He's like, what is this? We're like, oh, it's a game. And then he was like, about what? The man unplugged the cords of the computer, and he was like, since you did what I told you not to do, you'll be punished by what you did.
Hey!
Unplugged the whole computer, he did this. Chased us around the house. We couldn't even run. We're trying to run, he'll hold you.
Hey!
My legs were well bruised.
One was I was in grade 1, and my mom was doing this thing where she was making like loaves of bread. Oh yeah! I didn't like it. I used to take the bread. We used to have a locker for grade 1, so take the bread, throw it up. So every single time I come with like sandwiches, throw it up. And then I go to the cafeteria, right? And I would tell the guy that I didn't have lunch or whatever. But I didn't know that my mom was getting billed. I didn't know. She came for a parent-teacher meeting, and she was talking to the teacher. She was like, oh, how come like I have to pay extra or whatever? I thought I'd finished paying off the whole school year or whatever. And they were like, oh, like your daughter has been eating at the cafeteria. And she looked at me and she was like, where are the lunches that I've been giving you?
Mm-hmm.
She was like, show me where. And opened up the locker. And they're at the top. Right then and there. It was like,
she did it.
Pop, pop, in front of the teachers.
Oh my god!
She hit everything. And I was like, wow. I didn't get to eat the bread anymore. Like, after that, like, I was eating the school lunches.
3rd grade,
Okay.
I made these puppets have sexual intercourse, and the teacher told my dad.
Damn.
And my dad's a Marine, so when he came down, you know, he acted nice. He was like, don't worry, you're going to get to the bottom of this. So during all of this, I think this was like September to December maybe, I was punished because I remember I had to do this during Thanksgiving too. He made me write like 1,000 times, I will not do it again and I'm extremely sorry. He made me write it down on paper like 1,000 times and I couldn't do anything. But like when he took me back from school that day, he brought me to the room. I promise you, he only slapped me 3 times in the face and my nose was gushing.
Oh.
Gushing blood and like,
Just a
yeah.
grade 3.
That's rough.
I'm thinking about my story, and my mother might actually go to jail. all Ghanaians know that ginger being inserted into your anus is a real
I heard about
punishment.
this.
My mom used to work nights, bless her soul, man. This woman was grinding for us for like 10 years, nights, every night working straight, okay? So growing up, her patience was always a little low because she was just so drained and so tired. She told me, one day, woman's already getting ready to go to work. That means we're supposed to go to bed because it's night. She had showered all three of us. I got 4 siblings, one is older, and then the last 3 of us there's only a year apart, okay? So she showered every single one of us. We're ready to go to bed. Mama went to shower. Mama came back to the room. Gloria had covered all her siblings and herself in Vaseline. Gloria had covered all her siblings and herself in Vaseline.
You were that kid.
Because she didn't know she was my mama seen that, went straight to the kitchen. And she didn't just give me ginger. Apparently she gave all of us. I don't know why, because they were innocent.
I would hate you.
Okay?
I would actually hate you.
And my mama told me this what went down. All right, at the time we were living in Jane and Finch. We were living in these like project buildings. We only had 1 bathroom for all 3 of us. Don't know how that went down. I don't remember. Okay. So some of the symptoms are instant diarrhea, extreme sweating, and tears. Because you was traumatized. All right.
I'll go first. I was 6 years old. It was Christmas break. My godmother was babysitting me, and we were watching some show, some comedy show. And in my language, the phrase she said, because I learned Tree as a kid, it was like, so she's like, oh, I ready me woo, which means, oh my Lord, I'm dying. I am dying, right? So as a 6-year-old kid, I'm like, yo, my godmother's dying. So wait to tell me, like, I need help. So I was like, you know what? Ran to my parents' room, grabbed the phone. 911. Hello. Hey, my godmother's dying. I need help. Da, 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 you know. So I'm there sitting down, excited, like, yo, I did the right thing. You know what I mean? I helped my godmother out. Hear a knock on the door. I'm sitting in the living room. I can see the door. She goes and opens it, and there's 2 like huge police officers. Like, oh, we got a call here that someone's dying, and I just seen her look back at me. Turn back up, start talking to them. So then I'm like, why doesn't she seem excited? Like, I helped her, I saved her. She locks the door, she puts the latch on the top part. She goes in the kitchen, she grabs a piece of ginger.
Hey.
She skins it, so like, you could see the ginger, like, see how ginger's like, it has like that brownish, you could see like the actual ginger aspect to it too. So I'm like, okay. She comes, she's like, bruh, which means come. I'm like, so I come to her. She lays me down, my head's here. She pulls my pants down. She puts the ginger right by my bum. When I tell you guys, the burn I felt, yo.
That's not punishment, that's torture.
Yo, the burn I felt, oh. But I think this story outweighs the time I got slapped with the frozen tilapia, so I'll stay with this one.
Oh my goodness.
For 2 weeks straight, like every time I went to go use the washroom, it was like water. Spicy water just coming out.